of many families. Minister, tolerance and patience, the strength of the human soul to seek forgiveness, peace and reconciliation in pursuit of our common humanity. Ubuntu, as we embrace who we are and understand that what makes us truly African does not mean that I'm less Zulu, less Venda, less Pedi speaking or less Afrikaans speaking, less Akan or less Ewe, less Hindi, Christian, Muslim, that collectively our freedoms cannot be separated. Honorable Minister, we thank the people and the government of Ghana for supporting us during our struggle against apartheid and colonialism, the establishment of the Ghana National Committee against apartheid around 1967 firms up the already existing resolve to fight for our freedom. The people of Ghana, together with liberation movements across the world, the anti-apartheid movements across the entire globe, never forgetting the contribution of the frontline states, our fellow Pan-Africanist countries of the global north, our brothers and sisters in diaspora. Honorable Minister, as I see the Rowlands family and their contribution, it shall never be forgotten. The state visit by President Ramaphosa just in December of 2021 is testimony of our relations with Ghana. The bilateral trade between our countries has been on an upward trajectory. The trade volume between Ghana and South Africa has reached 14 billion rands. Ghana's import from South Africa was valued at 5.6 billion rands, whilst the exports to South Africa cumulative of 8.4 billion. South African investors here this evening continue to show confidence in the conducive and enabled environment of doing business in Ghana. We welcome as well the latest investment by Onyx Data Center, which has invested a cumulative amount of 25 million in a 4-tier certified state-of-the-art data center in Accra, which will be launched next month. The large presence of South African investors in the Ghanaian economy bears testimony to the investor-friendly environment created by government. According to the GIPC, there are over 200 South African corporates doing business in Ghana that have employed over 19,000 Ghanaians. And over the past 10 years, South African companies have undertaken about 170 projects in Ghana, valued at the excess of over 1.4 billion US dollars in capital investment. Honorable Minister, Your Excellencies, to further support African unity and solidarity, social cohesion among all through culture and diplomacy, we also envisage to engage our diplomatic community to strengthen business within Ghana, as we envisage to host a Rainbow Nation tennis tournament. To date, we have received about over 20 diplomatic missions who will be participating in this tournament. And this is just further testimony of the relations between our nations. Honourable Minister, as we grapple with the chronic challenges of poverty, unemployment and inequality, we are faced with adversities of a special type. The antagonistic pandemic that has disrupted global chains, President Ramaphosa has recently reminded us that we're now in an era of a different struggle of apartheid. Apartheid, vaccines, of inequitable vaccine distributions, and climate change. Today, South Africa is devastated by the effects of climate change. Disoriented by the aftermath of a humanitarian disaster just last week in South Africa. A humanitarian disaster, Honourable Minister, colleagues and Your Excellencies, that no nation is insulated or spared or immune to the effects of climate change. On the 18th of April 2022, President Ramaphosa declared a national state of disaster. South Africa is devastated by the effects. The current numbers indicate that 17,000 households and 121 people were affected by the floods. And today we honor the memory of the 435 South Africans that have lost their lives in KZN. Our sincere appreciation of the messages of support from the government of Ghana, from the traditional authorities, business communities, the clergy, and my fellow colleagues from the diplomatic corps. Minister, it has only shown us that the COVID pandemic was a wake-up call to our continent to strengthen our public health systems and responses, to be self-reliant and develop industries and create industrial value chains. The free trade area is graciously hosted here in Ghana, and in January of 2022, the agreement of the African Continental Free Trade Area Rules of Origin, covering 87% of goods on the tariff lines of the African Union member states, is a testimony of our commitment to the trajectory of development and the success of the Continental Free Trade Area. The Pan-African Payment Settlement System, which was also launched on the 13th of January. Ladies and gentlemen, Honourable Minister, we also commend the work and the leadership of Mr. Wankele Mene, Secretary General, who is a brother and fellow comrade. On the issues of peace and security architecture, Honourable Minister, we welcome and commend the remarks by the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, as Chairperson of ECOWAS, re-elected, and I reiterate a statement at the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of Government Forum on Unconstitutional Changes in Government that was held on the 15th of March in Accra, and I quote, that this problem requires collective agreement, effective deterrence, bold action, equally important, adequate preventive measures, I believe in Africa's immense potential for greatness. And I also believe in the strength of the Africans, unquote. Honorable Ministers, President Ramaphosa has just yesterday commended President Akufo-Addo in Pretoria on the implementation and the reforms and the work done by ECOWAS collectively. Honorable Ministers, furthermore, we must be conscious that the year 2020 to 2030 remain the decade of women's financial and economic inclusion. The time has come for women to lead and play an active role in the mainstream economy, activities, and contribute to our economies. I also like to conclude by reiterating the statement by the President of the Republic of South Africa as the author of the 1996 Constitution of the Republic of South Africa, as he says that all African people born of African descent in the continent and the diaspora, we share not merely a common history, but a common destiny. And with freedom equally comes even greater responsibilities. Honorable Minister, distinguished guests, if you may join me as I propose a toast . Honorable Ministers, Excellencies, join me in proposing a toast to the President of the Republic of Ghana, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, for his leadership and as the metaphorical elephant, a giant, revered for his wisdom and vision, and may God grant him more wisdom and good health. Cheers. God bless us all.
We would now ask Honourable Minister Koonson for her response. Thank you.
Your Excellency, Mantse, High Commissioner of the Republic of South Africa to Ghana. Your Excellency, Nana Adjuma Kennedy Lawrence, former First Lady of the Republic of Ghana, honorable members of the Council of State here present, honorable ministers of state here present, excellencies, members of the diplomatic corps, Nime, Name, Nanamum, religious leaders, members of the South African community in Ghana, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor